So few reasons. I believe that in our non-profit sector in our country, the partnerships are moving slowly, and my hypotheses are based on these following points. The first and the foremost, I just believe that our regulatory framework itself in the country for non-profits is quite stringent. Right or wrong, not to debate here on that front, but because it's so stringent, it's but natural that organizations spend a lot of time getting their act together when it comes to knowing their partners, doing their due diligences, doing their KYCs, which takes a lot of time, right? So from the time organizations actually decide to come together to forge a partnership, till the time the actually partnership starts moving forward, you end up taking a lot of time because you have to go through your KYCs and your regulatory approvals in place. So that to me is number one. Second, I do believe that the sector itself operates with a scarcity mindset, right? Ultimately, you are vying for the same pool of funding, the CSR funding as we call it, and then when that happens, there is an automatically a thought process, a mindset of competition, right? And when that happens, and your ability to share freely, openly your strategies, your ways of working with others in the sector goes down, right? So that's the second piece which I believe slows down potential partnerships. And third, structurally, I've seen, and having worked with a lot of nonprofits in the country, most of these organizations are structured in such a way that the entire decision making is centered around few individuals at the top, right? And now when that happens, typically a potential partnership or a thought of a potential partnership in the sector originates from the bottom, but the decision making is still centered at the top, right? So by the time that decision makers get to know about that these potential opportunity to partner with someone, it ends up taking a lot of time, right? So to me, those are the three reasons why partnerships move very slowly in the sector. Now coming to the second part of your question, which is how does a shared space like this enables partnerships, right? So few reasons there. First and the foremost, I do believe that a shared space allows physical proximity, and for any partnerships to forge, you need physical proximity, right? I mean, virtual calls, Zoom calls are great, but exchange of ideas and a mindset match of mindsets can only happen when you're physically present with each other in a meeting room over a coffee table, which a shared space enables, right? So that to me is number one. Number two, I also believe that a shared space allows for cross-pollination of skill sets, right? So you could have a organization focused on education sitting right next to an organization focused on tech for good, and this organization which is focused on education may need some help on dashboards, some tech tool to be developed. All they need to do is just walk up to this organization sitting right next to them and have that conversation, which I believe enables potential partnership because of the physical proximity itself. Third, I would say what this sector is starved of is because of funding and the funding constraint is good solid infrastructure, right? And you need solid infrastructure to be able to meet people at a common place and drive conversations, explore partnerships, and so on and so forth, which because many of these organizations do not have access to, they're unable to even explore that side of operations, which again a shared space like this allows, because you certainly have access to world class infrastructure where you can meet potential partners or potential collaboration opportunities and then take it forward from there, right? So that's the reason I do believe that a space like this is fundamental to changing the pace at which partnerships gets forged in this sector.